because I had a thought. You remember that fight you had where it just kept changing phase over and over again? And it was like, why is it being so ridiculously kind to you? You know what you did that I haven't been doing? You were using a lot of moon magic. Think about it. This fight is all about light and dark. One of the main dualities in magic in this game is sun and moon. Do I sound crazy right now, or does it sound like using sun and moon magic in the opposing phases makes them change quicker? And to boot, the other 4 phases that you can remove from this fight have to do with the other 4 elements. The air, wind, fire, and water. So this phase and the other phase constitute light and dark, or sun and moon. And it's an eclipse, which is when the sun and the moon collide. Not literally, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, if this fight was actually some kind of crazy, like, galaxy brain crap going on the whole time, I'm not going to think it's any better. But I'll at least be glad that I figured out how to game it. So this phase hasn't been speeding up at all. This is in line with my thoughts right now. Because I think it's same element that is effective. You know, use sun during the light phase, use moon during the dark phase. If I've done nothing to speed it up, I should probably change this turn. But it's okay, because this isn't the phase that I wanted to be fast. Still no change? Maybe I'm actively prolonging this by using lots of moon magic. Okay, we're eclipsing. Now what happens if I stick to a lot of moon magic here? Rude. Well, so much for using moon magic. It's definitely doing another Abyss Wind, I think. Nope. I forgot. Because I have Moonclaw on people, they're actually faster. It's not to say that they can necessarily be described as fast. Like, Elephant is going to be the slowest no matter what. But at least according to the spell descriptions, Moonclaw is magic defense, Moonclaw is magic defense and speed. So it says. Boston is immune to mirror, for whatever reason. Like, the avoidable part, he absolutely can and will avoid. Light! It happened! I figured it out! I solved it! I solved the whole thing! If I had a sun mage, I could use lots of sun magic during this to force it back into dark, and then I could use moon magic to force it back into light. That's what's going on here. This is ridiculous. It worked! I went back to light! This is... terrible. I just started using moonshine instead of life water, and there you go. Thank you for the resub. I think I've done it. This isn't going to guarantee that I'll be in a good state when it gets to the end part, which is always going to be dark, but... I think I solved the fight. Probably... I would have to say the boss definitely has 65,000 health, and it's probably a quarter of that. So more like 16k. Is that message? That might be message. So if I remember from the time you won, it always forced to dark as soon as the message happened. Message? Message. This is it. We're all here. We're all alive. We're relatively okay. Just don't mirror me. Wang punch, that's fine. Not great, but I'll accept it. Yeah, Kevin just picked it up offhandedly in the middle of stream to show me how badly it kept getting ruined, and then he just one-shotted it. It's like... I'm thankful for that. And you taught me exactly what I needed to know, inadvertently, but you did. Are you abyss winding? Are you gonna let me do all the damage? Are you just gonna give this to me? No. Don't knock me down. Thank you. Go down? No, heck. Nobody can do anything. Keep Monica rolling. Trim! Give him the trim! Trim is still the most damaging thing he has, by the way. That's it.
That's it!
I hate this boss. I hate that it has a random, completely unexplained gimmick that basically nobody in the entire history of the world knows about at all. It still blows everything up. He still destroys the world. Goodbye anyway, galaxy. Nothing mattered, I guess. Goodbye, paper map that has nothing to do with the fact that the world just got destroyed. But at least it doesn't just go to black. It does continue. Why do there have to be another gimmick on top of everything? There's like 8 individual gimmicks in that fight. Yeah. This is really fancy. Like, this is the thing that... Like, the big thing for Romancing Saga 3, the presentation was always super cool for everything that they put considerable work into. Really fancy stuff. Okay, so her ending message is, how about you marry into a relationship for political reasons, you dingus? Yeah, you make sure that thing is closed up for good. Yeah, I've heard that Paul is a character that exists. That's about it. I haven't heard about him in the game, but I sure looked at sites that told me he was a character that exists. Okay. So you're Robin and Fat Robin, and not even each other know the truth. That's pretty neat. Yes, I decided Gwaine was such a cool thing to ride into battle on that I wasn't going to go back in and kill it. Gwaine doesn't deserve that. Lobsters don't deserve that. Lobsters deserve to live too. Lobsters deserve to do a pinch, and that's exactly what it did on the last turn of the winning attempt. That's all I could really ask for. I was hoping it would finish it off, but I'll take that. And to answer Elephant's question, no, he does not turn back, apparently. I mean, he asked it like 20 times. It's good he got some kind of closure. But, you know, probably not the closure he wanted. You know, the fairy village was full of jerks, but it was one of the most interesting places, like, that was out there. You know, like, the actual doing the jungle thing with the butterflies wasn't cool, but just the fairy village, you actually had to do a lot of, like, playing around not falling down and finding the right ways around, and that's not something that actually happened a lot in this game. The spear is back. You even get your own poem. Your own epic tale, I guess. .36 sword. I think only one person got to touch 40. .34 and 26. I just beat it. It was... I thought everything was just like the worst RNG in the world, and it was always just giving me the absolute worst of every time. But no, there's actually a trick to it. And I just kind of randomly pieced it together with no actual feedback whatsoever, other than somebody else's attempt compared to my attempt. And it's like, wait, is that actually a thing? And then that was the thing. And you, why are you even here? I wanted to have a snowman on this boat, and you had to replace him. pretty cool. It shows everybody all their stats, kind of like a FF5 sort of thing. Z slash. Is that like a... Is that a Robin exclusive thing, or is that a weapon thing, or is that just a sword thing that's there that I didn't use because I didn't use swords? Oh, okay. So it's just a normal thing that I just didn't use because I wasn't using those weapons. Gotcha. Was that the Earth Crescent I spent like 50% of the game trying to spark? There's a round slicer. So, fun fact about Round Slicer. During one of, like, the previous stream, I eventually, like, conceded and went back to my before endgame file and went out to fight Ashura's. And, I sparked Round Slicer. And I was like, wow, I'm so glad I got that. And, what I was doing was I was going in there, I was trying to use things that would spark stuff until I had to leave. Like, because of dying. And then instead of, like, running away and dealing with having all that TP lost, I would just soft reset. So I was like, wow, I actually sparked something. I need to make sure I keep that. And then I was in such, like, a mentality to be doing soft resets that I soft reset myself out of Round Slicer. Not that it mattered, because I didn't keep that stuff. But yeah, I was thinking, oh, I got the thing, I need to get out of this fight. But I was too used to hitting soft reset buttons instead of run command. That's fancy. I want that one. Herman, why has your hair changed color? There's the meteor stab, I think, that I was trying to get. No, nobody should ever fight the true destroyer, even if you know how to mess with it. Do not. Like, from my understanding, the main problem is you can't get enough TP to be consistently doing good damage that whole time, because it has so much more health. Well, isn't this familiar? Get dunked. That's kind of cute that they actually played out the actual last action of your actual, like, setup and everything. It's over! The curse is broken! Oh dear. That fight was so unhappy. It was a lot easier once I realized how to cheese it, but boy, that is not a good boss.